Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. I'm very sorry for not being consistent with the channel as I used to, but I promise to be consistent with the channel from now on. I was not consistent due to some stops. So today we will address some brief news that actually happened in Nigeria. I have like 5 stops to actually address. One of them is the issue of Lai Mohammed has come out again. We have the issue of a child who was actually trying to do his assignments using one of the ATMs. And then we have Nnamdi Kanu. And then we have one of the trendy stuff that's actually happening, which is the BOKO and that stuff, another issue. So let's go straight into the news. The first thing we have here is the issue of high Polytechnic, the Federal Polytechnic ILARO, the SUG president who was just really elected, how he was caught in the act of an initiation into one of the groups, the court groups. And it's a common thing, those of us who attended Nigerian polytechnics or college of education or maybe universities, that lecturers, even lecturers issue this and all that, and then students they belong to confraternities to a certain level. But it was actually an open show of shame where the newly elected leader was caught before the public. It's not even a 19 decision, it's only a decision that actually happened in the day. He was actually caught being involved in such an act, which is very, very, very spiky when he has been handed over to the police. They're actually on this case now. So the lesson there is that we should shun every act. Such a person who the main it's like the SUG president is like a father to the children, right? So a lot of people are looking to him. So there is a demand of some moral restraint on his life. So he has to be ethical in some of the things he does. It's also as an SUG president, he's not supposed to be involved in vices like examination malpractice, blocking, anything that that's going to dent his office, right? So it's a really, really bad one. So moving on, the next news we have is the issue of Lai Mohammed. So Lai Mohammed, maybe I'm getting a lie or Lai Mohammed, people call Lai. Lai Mohammed is actually come out and say where the federal government is seeking to borrow $500 million for what? To actually put NTA against CNN. And I was like, what? Do you know how long CNN has been existing? Okay, let's move the time forward. And you know the operational model of CNN. Do you know how much funding CNN gets? Do you know the audience that CNN have? Like, I don't understand what is wrong. I'm talking about CNN that is international. I'm talking about CNN that is highly equipped. I'm talking about CNN that they have the competence, they have the personnel. We should be talking about how do we revive. You know, one of the days I was traveling and I saw some of the NTA offices, and you see that you ask yourself, like, does life come in and out of this place? Are there living people who are coming in and out of this place? This place it was like an office that has been abandoned for like years. You see grasses, flowers falling down and nobody sweeping the yard. You even see the signpost of the NTA. It looks like something that has been abandoned, rusty, and a lot of the offices are. So you cannot say we will compete against CNN. Right? You want to digitize the activities of NTA. You want to give more flexibility to NTA. NTA is improving right now, right? NTA usually show matches in Nigeria now, the Premier League, 4 p.m. And then there are other improvements and all this kind of. But to say you want to bring it to the level, it's something that is actually it's packed the fury of Nigerians to say. Like a lot of people said, I just came on Twitter only to discover that Lai Mohammed is trending again, and they are expecting that Lai Mohammed is actually there. Even somebody has to come out and say like the worst thing that he has heard this year, the worst lie he has heard this year is everything that Lai Mohammed has said. So why must this man be lying every single time? It's a question that Nigerians are looking for an answer. The next thing we have the FCMB child. So the child wanted to do the assignment. There was no light, but there was that tenacity with that child. A very, very young child. She wants to succeed, like against every odds. You know, the Nigerian child, there are a lot of things that confront the Nigerian child, from the school system to electric power supply. You know, students don't even have light to study at night, which prompted Lasha to go out and then they submit the assignment so that she can deliver to the teacher. So MCMPR has actually said they are looking for that child so that they can contribute to that child rather than just the light. So you see the situations of Nigeria. Here we have Lai Mohammed talking about CNN, NTA competing against CNN. In what environment? Can't you see that the cost of doing business and all that? I think a study was done that they said the cost of production in Nigeria that electricity is like 30%. Why? Because there is no electricity. So we have to come to the point where if you say, for example, like you want to situate a company inside a bush or in deep village, you are rest assured that basic things like electricity, water, telecommunication networks are there. But we don't have these kind of things in the country, and we want to compete against CNN. When we have not even competed against our own people, like even China's TV has not even started competing against CNN. It is NTA that wants to jump and skip China's and then go to CNN, which is very, very bad. Now, this is a very, very sad news. A man who has been identified as a lawyer and as a knight was actually seen in a video where he was laying lifeless. What was the result? He was laying lifeless because he just had an encounter with what? A prostitute. And I actually watched the video. This guy was actually interviewed, and what actually came out of it? Here was the man. I saw like videos of drugs, those who buy drugs, I don't do drugs. And maybe the man took something like sexual enhancement drugs. And the volume of drugs that the man took, like, it was enough to have sent that man to his work. Now look at how the man ended his life. He left the family. He left the family in shame. There is no breadwinner for the family. And look at the way he ended. So someone has to be very, very careful, right? Because you never know when it becomes your end, right? I'm not trying to push morality, but someone has to be very, very careful on what is right and what is not right. Okay, moving to the last news. Okay, we have two more news. One of them that is the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. It's actually a debatable one. So people are saying, right, Nnamdi Kanu was under bail, people like Senator Abigabi, signed shots for him and this kind of stuff. And he ran away when he wants to come back and tell his parents. It is the right thing to do. It is a worshipful thing to do. The right thing to do is to pay the last respect to his parents, right? Which is what tradition demands, which is what humanity demands, right? The logical thing to do is, considering the circumstances at hand, the security. You really think that, well, he may be allowed to actually bury the parents, but do you think he will be allowed to leave the country? The question you should ask yourself, like, he leaving the country, was he allowed to leave the country? He escaped, right? So, do you think he will be allowed? He will be allowed to enter the country, but do you think he will be allowed to leave? Because at least he is the one. Yeah, so, and we're talking about the police in Abia State coming out, a lot of security forces saying that IPOB members should not attend the burial. And it should look like, what is possibly going to happen? Is there a possibility that maybe some persons will be killed? Maybe there might be a riot that day, because Nnamdi Kanu is talking about having his own security arrangement for the burial. We pray that there is peace in such a circumstance. And then moving on, the last thing I want to really stress on is the issue of Borno State. So there was a news yesterday, or the day before yesterday, where 30 persons were actually killed, and I saw the videos. I saw the destruction, and somebody was asking, like, what is the value of a human life, right? In America, if you see somebody, one person is dead, there is a way they react to it. But Nigeria, the news of death is like, maybe that in this world that are all has the president done enough to actually secure the lives of Nigerians? Those are things that people will be asking. Has the service chiefs done enough for them to be returned? Because a lot of people are clamoring for their sack. Is Nigeria safe for you and I? Right? I was watching Channels TV yesterday with Politics Today. They're showing Okimalayo's interview with one of the guys. And one of the PDP guy, who was also a lawyer, said that he had a friend who traveled from Abuja to Kanu. He said because the friend had to throw a party. We don't know if it was a name. The friend had to throw a party because God allowed him to travel successfully. If let the man said is true, and this is not only what the man has said, a lot of people have confirmed that many of the Nigerians are not safe. People are not safe in the country. People are not safe. We either have to put the people's life ahead, or we have to put political ambition ahead. In my own opinion, I believe the service chiefs has actually failed. And if a person has failed and keeps failing, I believe the nation is greater than one person. So if results is what we desire, the results are not. We saw the president actually coming out and tweeting, and the president commiserates with the victims of Boko Haram and will frustrate the devilish agenda. Those are the things. If I, as a person, has lost someone in my family, or writing something or coming to speak, it's not enough. How many times have the president, do you think the president, since all these things have been happening, the president was even constrained to visit some of these sites where these things were happening? The president never visited them. The president was just out of the country. It was somebody who is on, the president is not using Twitter, I know that for sure. Because the president is not that tech savvy. There's somebody who's handling the Twitter handle and all that, who's tweeting. The president has not heard like a state of the nation address to say, well, this is the stuff I want to address the country. No. When do you see the president speaking? When he leaves the country. It's not Addis Ababa now, he's speaking from there. So these are the issues that we really need to look at. What is the value of life? So guys, I'll actually sign out today. I'm hoping to see you tomorrow.